Alright, we're doing this. Got the steering wheel locked with a seatbelt. All you want to do is make sure it doesn't spin one way or the other to keep your clock spring from breaking. There's a lot of explanation on why it's a bad thing online. We need to disconnect. Let's see if I can show it to you. This bolt here. There's a nut on the other side. Once I disconnect that, we'll break it loose and then we'll go to the engine compartment. Alright, got the nut off. Bolt side is 13 millimeters, nut side is 15 millimeters. There's barely enough room to get in there, but once you get in there, you break it loose. Get to a certain point, you can just kind of finger thread it off. Again, let's see. There it is. So you see the bolts removed now. I was able to push it down a little bit. You see that? So that'll pop out once I take the boot off on the other side. Alright, engine compartment. Here's the other end of it. Another bolt that we'll take out. There's this boot here. There's 3 bolts, a bolt there, and then a bolt on the lower side down here. And then that boot should just pull off. That'll make it a lot easier to be able to get this in and out. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so our boot, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter down under here. Our bolt we gotta take off, this bolt here, is 15, 15. So 2 15 open inches should do it. We'll have the factory bolt that's on here. This is what it looks like. And this side is actually like tack welded on there. Come on, focus. Tack welded on there. So all you got to do is get on this side with a 15 and it comes right out. This little bracket allows you to be able to get it out pretty easy and put it back in. So no need to put a wrench on both sides. Actually, I spun that a little bit because I tried too hard to get it out and that wasn't going nowhere because it was welded on there. So just something to know if you have the factory bolt still in your unit. Alright, here's the one pulled out. Here's the differences. I wanted to show you this. See how small that tube is? See how big this is? Huge different, huge upgrade. Totally better. I even feel better about the universal joint in there. It just feels a whole lot better. This thing feels kind of loose. But it's okay, we got it out. So now I'll put the new one in. Should be relatively easy. Here's that boot. A bunch of gross grease from the other one. Obviously the other one was leaking grease. So I'll just slip this one into the boot, pull it up, and we'll reinstall. Alright, we got the bolt back in, got the boot back on. One advice, don't do this one first. Do the inside one first. Get that one all up in there and snug. This one should just slide right in, makes it super easy. I did the other way, put this one on first, worked on the inside, and what a pain. Alright, here's a little trick. There's this little, let's see if I can get it, a little keeper piece there. And I shoved my wrench right up into it and got on, let's see if I can get a good shot, got on that bolt. That held it in place. So I can finger the other side on, get it all fingered on there, and then I was able to get on there with my 15 and cinch it up. Worked out pretty good, right through that eye loop and behind the stuff. So pull it out. That's how it was. Good to go. Alright, so if you decide to put this one on second, I'm going to tell you, you're going to need a big screwdriver or something to stick up in there to slide this up. Because that shaft is stiff. But that's how you want it, a good stiff steering. So that's why I recommend you start with this side, because then you can get it up in there. because you don't have much room to work here. Get the bolts on, go on the other side in the engine compartment, and then you can pull the shaft down and set it in the other piece. Another tip that will help you.